What's happening, everyone? Welcome back for another episode of the Chamber Podcast. My name is Rob Johnson. So joining me in studio today, I have two guests, two Bills. I have Bill Anderson and Bill Rogers. So Bill Anderson, membership development at the Chamber of Commerce, and then Bill Rogers, Genoa Township Supervisor.
Absolutely.
Well,
Thank you.
Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
So first-time podcaster for both of you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
1 to 10, where are we at on the anxiety level? Any nervousness? You guys are both experienced politicians and businessmen.
We go back
so,
a long way,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Nothing
we keep
but
getting
comfort.
everything we've been part of, we got voluntold for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unlike political events or chamber meetings, there is no hostile crowd here. So it's just the three of us in the room, which is nice. So,
it is.
all right, well, good deal. So I know one thing we want to talk about is some upcoming events that are happening in Brighton. So one of the ones I know I'm most excited for, it's one I've been participating in for the last 3 years, is the annual Chamber Golf Outing. Significant milestone this year as we are on our 50th anniversary.
Yep, and we go way back with that. We used to set up the course, 20 years ago, or
At least.
yeah.
Yep. And we had to change the color of shirts. All the volunteers, we got shirts. The first few years, it was white and wasn't it light yellow. And by the time we got back to the clubhouse so that we could get ready to golf, we had more coffee stains than shirt left over. We actually had a blast.
He would hit every pothole on the golf trail when he saw me taking a drink.
Yeah, intentionally. It's either that or ended up in a bunker or something. But yeah, we did that for a long time.
Yep.
A long, long time.
That's cool. So in the green room when I walked in, you guys were talking about, was it your mom that was the chamber president at the time of the first, is that right? The first golf outing?
She was the head of the chamber not long after we ended up moving out here. In fact, we were talking about the chamber building, the current chamber building, which was the old hospital, but if you're facing that building to the left on the bottom of the hill from the church was an old dry cleaner. And so that's where her first office was, in the back of the room. And I don't think they may have shut down the business, but they never really cleaned it out. So it was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear kind of the back office of a dry cleaner, and then now what the chamber building is, and how much the chamber has come along in the last 50 years in Livingston County.
Really is. Bill can attest to that since he's been, part of it. And by the way, Bill was when he came to town, my commercial banker for my building business. And that's how he somehow got stuck showing up at some chamber events, and that's how we got volunteered.
Voluntold. Yeah.
Like, you two look ambitious. Can you not dodge potholes? We have a job for you.
Well, him and his brothers had a lot of jobs with the chamber because